It's your boy 3, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Classic Police. This one will be a banger. My last moment at the Hard Rock, I try my best not to take it for granted and try to leave it all out on the field.
King steps up, gets away from it, has a receiver wide open. It's Harley. Spins his way to the end zone. First down, now he's going for the long ball. He has a man open immediately in the end zone. It's Harley for the touchdown. King has Harley. Who keeps his feet? Harley is off, and Harley scores! Can't wait to run my means up. No, I'm gonna have a blast. Can't get about the blue. I know I'm making a real ride. Cause I don't know who hate no more. They say I'm dead. I don't even wanna wait no more. Harley at the edge of the end zone. Complete to Harley. Harley looking for the zone. He's in there for the touchdown.
My last moment at the Hard Rock.
All right. We're going to play Build the Perfect Wide Receiver. You cannot use the same wide receiver more than once, and you can use yourself one time also.
Sure.
If you could build the perfect wide receiver, they would have the hands of, the footwork of,
Stephon Diggs,
the route running of,
Mike Harley,
the quickness of,
Tyreek Hill,
speed of,
ooh.
You should use Tyreek Hill.
Speed of Odell Beckham,
leaping ability of,
DK Metcalf,
brain of,
Antonio Brown,
and the toughness of.
Steve Smith.
So we're gonna do a speed round first. Totally random questions. Don't be nervous. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Without looking at a clock, what would you say the time is to the exact minute?
155.
1:51. You were close. If you ever had to teach something outside of football, what would you teach?
Dance class. Dancing.
Something you could eat for a week straight.
Pizza.
One word to describe your senior year last year.
Inspiring.
Due to COVID, a lot of games were being rescheduled and canceled. How did you prepare mentally for those moments?
Shoot, we honestly, Coach Diaz told us, we gotta prepare mentally from the jump. So you never know. We was having a season, then we was not going to have a season. Then we had a season, then they canceled our, schedule and put in the all ACC conference schedule. So it's a lot going on. So coaches told us to lock in and control what we can control. So that's what I did. That's what the team did.
What was the most memorable moment for you this season?
It was week 4 against Clemson game. Actually, a day before the game, night before the game. I seen the Devontae Smith commercial. Just catching 100 jugs after every practice. And then, with that being said, I had a one-on-one talk with God in the hotel room. And as I was praying, it really wasn't no 30-second, 1-minute prayer. It was like 7 to 10 minutes, like a long conversation. And then as I was praying, I was on my knees on the edge of the bed. The hotel room I was in, it started getting cold. And I just felt someone touch me, but I don't know who it was. And I just felt like God was there for me. And then, basically the prayer was, just to turn everything around, because the world know how my senior year started off. I just had a long conversation, a long talk. And then, I just felt like me and him was there one-on-one. And then, eventually that game we lost. But, after that night, it was like a brand new me. So a lot of folks don't know that. So that's probably like my best one.
What was your favorite play of this season and why? Would you say that was your favorite game of the season also? And if not, what was your favorite game for this season?
So I'd say that my favorite game of the season was NC State game. It was on November 6th. It was on my mom's birthday. It was on Friday night, my mom's birthday. She didn't travel to the game. They had a watch party, and I scored 2 touchdowns. And I had like 156 yards, and I had a go-ahead touchdown. Caught a slant, took it to the house, ended the game. And then after that, I was really emotional. I just couldn't control the tears coming down. And Canes football, they posted on Twitter, embarrassed me. So texting me like, congrats, crying, you know what I'm saying? So it was very emotional. That was like probably my best game, and best play.
Why was it so emotional for you?
Just know what I've been through, just not giving up. Just trusting God for real. Just God does everything for a reason. It's a process. Coming into college, I really wasn't trusting it. So now I hear the saying, but I really was, applying it and trusting it. And then, coming to my senior year towards the end of the season, that's something I did, and God brought it to the light.
What sacrifices did you have to make in order to play this season?
Stay as far away from my family as possible. Actually stay to myself. Stay in my own bubble. I can't even travel out. Out the state. I can't really go any places like that. So I was really from campus to my apartment room. So that's one sacrifice I really had to deal with. I had to do just to be safe, not catch COVID.
The first 4 games into the season were rough for you. There was an article published later on in the season where you were talking to your mom, frustrated, saying, I didn't have a good game, this is it for me. But the next 5 games, you went for 28 receptions, 526 receiving yards, and 5 touchdowns. How are you able to be so resilient and maintain your composure?
Just how far I came. I had that conversation with my mom. That's my ride or die. Like, when I had a conversation with her, I was breaking down. She was like the man on the other side of the phone. Like, she told me, like, tighten up. I don't want to hear that. Basically she was cursing me out, telling me, like, you blessed. A lot of guys in this world, not blessed with the opportunity to be at University of Miami. What I'm saying? They even play football at college level. So I took all that in, and I just applied it. So that was my motivation. I just kept going. Just, be that person. I'm built for it. So I just kept going, really just put my head down and work extra hard, man. Extra hard.
By far, this was your best year of college football. You finished with 57 receptions, 799 yards, and 7 touchdowns. What are your hopes and expectations for the 2021-2022 football season?
For me, I really want to double that. The sky's the limit, you have some fans be like, I never seen a receiver go for, 12 plus touchdowns in the season. I never seen a guy, have 1,000 more yards. You know what I'm saying? I'm not competing with anybody, or not beating the odds. I'm just competing with myself. I know my full potential. Like, you thought last year or something, I didn't see anything yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was working on consistency. Just being a better leader on and off the field. Just showing the young guys, like, just keep pushing, keep going. So that's what I'm saying. Like, really like inspiration to the world, you know what I'm saying? Just not just kids in Florida, like some kids in like Idaho or somewhere like that playing football, going through things. So yeah, I got a big year ahead of me.
What advice would you give to someone chasing their dreams and they're being told no or not performing at their best?
Just keep going. Keep God first. Just keep going. Just do extra. Everything happening in the dark will come to the light. Just keep going. Put your head down. Trust your process. Control what you can control. And then at the end of the day, man, just keep working. Just keep working. Keep working. I remember a lot of NFL guys when I was younger. I always tell them that keep grinding, keep grinding. I always grind. But what they mean by that, keep grinding through the good and the bad. So just keep working, man. Just keep going.
If there was a book based on your life up to this point, what would be the title and why?
Delayed but not denied. Meaning, with me, I had a couple guys that got drafted this past month, this past couple weeks. Did 3 years in college, and I'm on my 5th year. So I feel like it's a little delay right now. It's all God's time. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be denied. So it's already written. So I'm just living what God already ordained for me.